Hi everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. Okay, I am freezing right now. Oh my gosh, LA is like cold and windy and the inside of my house is so cold and I love it. I'm like so happy about it, but needless to say, it's hard to like get out from underneath the covers. So this is my Sephora VIB haul, part 1. I know that's obnoxious. And actually I am like waiting with like bated breath before it's dark outside. This is like my kind of like my last little window to film today before UPS comes and delivers an online order. But I thought I would get started with the in-store order. Don't judge me. Okay, just don't judge me. Just know that I'll be having products to review through this will take me until the next Sephora VIB sale, which is like right around my birthday in April. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start out with a couple of the bigger items. I picked up the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. This is their holiday palette. Everybody is like all mad at this and complaining about this palette, but I gotta be honest, it's so beautiful and everybody's like all mad about how small it is, but I don't know. I've tested it out and I put like, I can get a blush or powder brush in there just fine. And let's be honest, how long is it going to take me to hit pan on something like this? A while, like a while. So I understand it's a splurge, it's expensive, but you are getting 3 ambient lighting powders, 2 blushes, and the bronzer. I'm so excited for this bronzer. I just think these are so beautiful. Let's get a little swatch of this going, if you can see this. It's really pretty, not too orange, pretty much a neutral and not like glittery, you know, it's got a sheen to it, but not much. So anyway, really, really excited about this guy. Picked up another palette. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I teased you about this yesterday. I put up a little, you know, like Sephora VIB haul teaser. And oh my gosh, the palette, the packaging is not my favorite. I like it and I kind of think it's weird, like all at the same time. I'm not like really into orange, but I love glitter. I love the lip and the pencil on it. It reminds me a little bit of Rocky Horror Picture Show for some reason, just like sort of the graphic of it. Anybody feel me on that? Anybody know what that is? For those of you who are my age. But look at how beautiful this is. These are just, I mean, probably most of us are more like neutral shadow wearers, but I don't know, there was just something about this that felt so beautiful and so interesting and so different to me in terms of a palette, like a shadow palette. And you guys know that these shadows are amazing, really pigmented. Nobody's ever mad at the Makeup Forever shadows. There were just a couple of them off of this. Oh, it's really, really pretty. So, oh my gosh, I just totally like dug my finger across this like cobalt blue. I'll get a little swatch for you, but that's kind of a bummer that I just like took a huge like chunk out of that. But even that is really pretty and manageable, I feel. So this one comes in, I think at like $59, but you know, obviously before the, oh my gosh, I chunked out like a couple of these. That's a bummer. Before the VIB discount. So the other thing that this comes with is a Makeup Forever 5 tutorials. I haven't even looked at this yet, but I love that they are doing that. I think that's so interesting. This bronze one, oh my gosh, that is really beautiful. That's really pretty. So I think this will be kind of fun to play with. We'll see. I picked up another palette, and that's the Ciate Olivia Palermo palette. And this just looked really interesting to me. It looked very fall. I thought it was like just so pretty, like oh, really, really buttery. Look at how pretty that is. It looks a little patchy, but I think I just swatched it over that bronzer and that's probably why. And I didn't bring any, oh my gosh, look at that little kind of, that's a really pretty, pretty color too. Not quite gray, not quite brown, a little bit of a taupe undertone. So I didn't bring anything to wipe my swatches off, so I'm wiping them on my pants. Just keeping it professional around here today, you guys. I'm totally in my pajama pants, so whatever. But anyway, thought this would be really fun to play with for fall and winter. And I don't know, I just thought it was really pretty. Even this like blue, which I feel like I've been picking up a lot of blue lately and doing nothing with it, but I don't know. Maybe one of these days, maybe. Moving on with more eyeshadows, I had to pick up some of the Kat Von D shadows. These are the Metal Crush eyeshadows, Raw Power and Thunderstruck. Everybody talks about Thunderstruck all the time. And I was like, I gotta get that. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. These have such a nice texture. And then this is Raw Power. Let's swatch this one, which is like so in my wheelhouse color wise. I love like a cranberry shadow. Yeah, those are really beautiful, super pigmented, really creamy, very opaque, no skipping. Oh, just a really like full, rich color. You guys, the UPS truck just drove by. They're holding my Sephora package hostage. I had half a mind to go out there and chase that UPS truck, because it'll probably be like another like 30 or 40 minutes before he like loops back around. I'm like, give me my Sephora package. Okay, so moving on, let it go. Okay, so I picked up some things from Becca. I've really been on a Becca kick lately. I wanted, let's see, what did I pick? Where do I want to start? You know, I picked up Moonstone. I'd had Moonstone before, and for whatever reason, the one I had was really chunky, and it just was like really weird. And so I returned it, but they didn't have it in stock, so I never repurchased it. So, but you know, I love some highlights. Look how pretty that is. Just nice, like not too crazy, but it is pretty light, very much like a white gold highlight. Nothing wrong with that, especially if you use Swagger responsibly. And then I picked up the, I kind of caved. I picked up the Champagne Pop. I've been really curious because I've heard such mixed reviews. People either love this or they hate it. And it's very orange to me. I haven't tried it yet. I've only swatched it. I'm gonna try it because a good friend of mine said it's beautiful on, but I also know plenty of people that are like, I bought it and returned it. So we'll see. I'll let you know what I think about that. And then I picked up the Becca Shadow and Light. You can't really, I like swirled my finger in there swatching it. But Natalie raves about this. It's like one of her favorite things. And so I just was like, okay, I'm gonna get this. And she says for contouring, it is so beautiful. And she says that she contours with it like swirled together, and that it is really just like a beautiful, beautiful contour. And I can see this shade being a perfect contour for me and that being a little bit red. So let me mix them together and then show you what that looks like next to those. It's pretty nice. If I can twist my arm around so you can see it. We'll see. I'll let you know what I think about that as well. I'm excited to try it because, like I said, Natalie swears by it. So I picked it up. I picked up a couple blushes. You know, I didn't have any of the Clinique Cheek Pop blushes. I don't know why. I just had a hard time figuring out which ones that I wanted to get. So I got Heather Pop, blush number 14. It's so cute. I just thought it would be kind of like fun for this time of year. Look how pretty that is. Really nice and subtle. I feel like you could really kind of like build it up, pack it on, or just have like a really kind of feathery whisper of blush. So I picked that one up. And then I also picked up NARS Madly. Can you believe I didn't have this one? But just like a nude blush. This with Tribulation over it. That was kind of like what I was thinking. I'm like, ooh, if I have this and then Tribulation is packed on my cheekbone. Doesn't that sound pretty? But I like that. I like nude blushes. So let's see if we can get a good swatch of this one. This definitely has more of that like kind of like apricot undertone, whereas the Clinique one has a like pink undertone. You can see that one has like an apricot, almost like a terracotta undertone. So both really different, both really pretty. I picked up two things from Bobbi Brown. This is the Luxe Lip Color in Plum Brandy 16. Are these new? I've never seen these before, but look at that packaging. It's so pretty. And isn't that the most perfect like fall shade for you? So tell me, are these new? Have you guys, or are these out and I just haven't known about it? But look at how pretty that is. Ooh, I really like that. So picked up that. It's really creamy, kind of a really nice consistency. And then I picked up one of the Longwear cream shadows. I didn't get everything taken out of the box ahead of time. I was trying to, and then I realized I gotta start filming before it is dark out. Cause like at 5 o'clock it gets dark, so. And this is, I've been wanting this forever. This is Beach Bronze cream. I told you guys I've been in such a cream eyeshadow kick lately. And like, oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. That is such a perfect bronze. And I just think this is very complimentary to some of my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize ones. And this almost dries more like a powder. It doesn't have that really like creamy finish to it once it's dried, and it doesn't really have like a real kind of like shiny finish. It's got a sheen to it, but the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize, I feel like they still, when they dry, they still look a little bit wet and creamy, and this one doesn't, but that just looks really pretty. It's just a very pigmented, really pigmented cream. So I've just been thrilled to get that. It's been on my list forever, so that's kind of fun. I ended up going to get a wipe, you guys, because I knew, I was like, what am I thinking not having a wipe? I'm gonna swatch all this stuff. I picked up the Naked Skin by Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I got medium light. What else did I pick up? Oh, you know what? I didn't have any of these Marc Jacobs nail polishes, so I picked this one up. This is in 110 Gatsby. I just think it's so cute. I haven't even used it yet. I haven't even opened it up yet. But I don't know. I just feel like it looks so luxe and so fancy. And I have a couple other fancy nail polishes, so I thought I should probably get another like little different one to go with that on my little dresser, or the little shelf that I have them on. And then I picked up the Smashbox lipstick in Mauve. These are the Be Legendary lipsticks, and I have one of these. I have a different shade of these, and this I think is this is the matte, right? Yeah, this is the Mauve matte shade, and it just looked really pretty. And that's the right kind of like pink for me, is that dusty rose. I mean, I'm sure I have like 12 other colors that look a lot like this. In fact, it kind of looks a lot like Tom Ford Pussycat. It's a little rosier than that. Looks a little bit like Anna, but it's warmer than Anna, NARS Anna. So I just think it's really pretty. This is a color I definitely always gravitate towards. Let's see, I have Charlotte Tilbury Bitch Perfect on, but let's put this on over it. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, so really excited to try this one. And until UPS comes, that's it. Hi everybody, so instead of doing part 2 of my Sephora VIB haul, I just thought I would finish filming. And even though I filmed 2 different days, different outfits, different lighting yesterday, I caught that golden hour, and now it is early. I feel a little bit like Kristen Game when she films before she goes to work, like early in the morning. It's a little crazy. So anyway, I just, my Sephora box finally came in last night, and it was way too late and too dark. So I wanted to finish showing you what I picked up. And this is all basically like the essentials, like the stock up, because I don't get a pro discount on any of this stuff. Like a lot of stuff from Sephora, a lot of Sephora brands I can get a pro discount on, so I don't ever buy it there. But usually during the VIB, I like stock up on stuff I can't get a pro discount on. And that definitely happens to be Dr. Dennis Gross. So if you watched my Sephora VIB recommendations video that I did with Natalie from Flower Bomb 31, you saw me talk about these. So I got the mega pack. I also got the moisturizer that I was talking about, the Ferulic and Retinol Anti-Aging Moisturizer. And then this is the Big Mama Jamma. This is the 3.4 ounce. I've never had this big size before. I've always had the one smaller. But you know what? Gotta stock up, because this is like my winter skin survival and summer skin survival, pretty much everything. It's my favorite skincare stuff. And then I got this is what I showed in that video as well, the Clinical Concentrate Radiance Booster. So that's kind of exciting. And I'm really excited because I got the Shiseido facial cottons. Now everybody talks about these. Sorry, it like messes up the camera. Everyone talks about these. People love these. It's like a cult classic here on YouTube, and I have never tried them. But because I love Bioderma so much, and I'm not using face wipes anymore because I can't find one that I like, I thought that, you know what, try the Shiseido cotton. So I'm really excited about that. Always at the VIB sale, I get the Fresh Sugar Lip Treatment. This is my favorite lip balm of life. It's like my holy grail, and it's expensive. So getting it when it's 20% off seems like a good idea. And then I only leave this by my bed, and I use it like in the morning and at night. And it's perfect timing because I just ran out of my By Terry Balm de Rose, which is like crazy splurge. And so that was the other one that stayed by my bed. So that one replaces it. And then on your guys' recommendation, I picked up another one of the Viseart palettes, and this is the Bridal Satin palette. Somebody, I can't remember who said, I don't know, somebody left me a comment on my video and was like, you really should check this one out. And I hadn't even looked at this one yet because Beautylish doesn't carry this one. You guys were raving about it, so I took note. Another thing that I stock up on at the VIB sale is the Agave Restorative Hydrating Mask. You guys know, like, these are in my empties all the time. It's not just the same one that I just keep putting in my empties. It's actually genuinely like I go through this all the time, and I love this so much. So this comes in, I think, at $38. So it's nice to get that 20% discount as well. Oh my gosh. I just like love the smell of it. This is like so worth the splurge to me. And then this is so funny. Something that I've had on my list for like 4 or 5 years, and I pick it up every time I go to Sephora and I never pull the trigger on it, is the Clinique Black Honey Beauty. This is like their little kit. Super Balm Moisturizing Gloss, the lipstick, or like lip, you know, whatever it is, the almost lipstick, the nail polish, and then the quick liner for eyes. Oh, that's so funny. I thought that was a lip liner. I didn't even look at this yet. So anyway, super excited about this. I've always wanted to try the Black Honey. In fact, let's put it on. I don't have anything on my lip right now. Oh my gosh, this is really pretty. I love that it's like an almost lipstick. It's like a lip stain, but you guys already know because everybody's been obsessed with this forever. It's a cult classic, and I am like just behind. So anyway, that is my Sephora VIB haul, and I'm pretty much set now for like the rest of my life. I pretty much don't need any more makeup. So anyway, thanks you guys so much for watching. I know this was a long one, longer than normal, but hopefully this gives you some really great ideas, since the VIB sale now starts on the 13th, starts this weekend. Yeah, Friday. Whoa, Friday the 13th. Ooh, that's a good day to buy makeup. And I just want to say happy birthday to my friend Sasha. I hope that you're having an awesome day. Thanks so much for being so supportive of my channel and always leaving comments and watching. Appreciate it. You guys, I'll see you on Friday for a glitter report. Bye.